Today I am going to show you how to upload your cover image and create your Elements and Principles portfolio page for your Weebly portfolio. So the first thing that you should have is in your student folder, network drive, you should have your three folders: Originals, Works in Progress, and Finals. So under my Originals, I have my Elements and Principles folder. I have my 7 folders for all of my elements and or principles. And I also have another folder for my cover image. Under Works in Progress, I have a folder called Elements and Principles Finals. So this is where I have my Photoshop documents, which are saved with all the layers. So if I need to go back and edit, I can do that. I had my cover image in here. I saved a couple different versions. I made little changes, and then I saved a final image as a JPEG. And then under my Finals folder, I have my finals. So in here, you can see all 14 of my images for my portfolio, as well as my cover image. They are all saved as JPEGs, and they all have the title of whatever element or principle that they exemplify. Okay, so you need to make sure that your files are JPEGs. If you are unable to upload them into Weebly, you do need to resize them, which if I run into that, I will show you how to do that quickly. But it's pretty easy and straightforward. So once you're here, you're all done, you're ready to upload all of your images, you'll go on to students.weebly.com. You will type in your username and password. Okay, and then you will click on Edit Site. And I haven't done much to my site. You guys probably have more things on there, but when you log in, it'll look something like this. Okay. Here, this is your home page. If you want to replace this image with your cover image that you created, you could totally do that. If not, just leave it the way it is. This is where your artist statement will go. So make sure that that is edited. Send it to me. I will revise it. So now we need to go to Pages. Okay. We're just going to worry about the pictures today. So you're going to go to your gallery page. This is my general gallery here. I just started posting pictures as samples. Okay. I'm actually going to end up posting some of the same pictures today, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is under the Pages tab, you have the 3 pages. This is what you guys should all have right now: your home page, your gallery page, and your journal or your blog page. I'm going to click on the plus sign here. I'm going to add a standard page. I'm going to call it Elements and Principles Portfolio. Okay, please title it correctly so that I can find it. I'm going to click on No Header for header type because we're actually going to put our own image there. I'm going to hit Done. What I'm going to do now is it's highlighted in blue. This is the build function here. This is where I get to edit my page. I'm actually going to drag it right under Gallery. Okay, and I'm going to click and just scooch it over. So now this becomes like a sub-page under my gallery page. So here now I have this fancy little sub-page. Okay, and that's what we want to do. So make sure you see how it's scooched over. It's like tabbed over. And you just do that by literally clicking and holding and dragging it over. Okay? So now I'm ready to start building. So go back up to the top, click on the Build tab. First thing I'm going to do is add an image. I'm just going to drag it to the top here. This is where your cover image will go. So click on Upload. You can drag it or click on Upload. Since my folder's already open, you can easily just click on Cover Image and plop it right in there. And it is uploading. And there we go. Okay, and that's what that looks like. Okay, now underneath, I'm going to add a gallery. Okay, and this is where we will upload images again. Since I have this already here, I can just hit Command A to select all, hold down the Command key and deselect cover image since I don't need to upload that, and drag all of these guys in here. So right now it's uploading 0 of 14. You can do this one at a time if you want it in a specific order or whatever, but if you have them all saved in the right spot and titled correctly, it should go pretty quickly. Okay. And not all of these have my signature on them. I was doing this kind of quickly just to get it together for this demo. So as it uploads, you need to start considering how you want your gallery to look. So there's some different options for that. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, so now I've got my 14 pictures in here. If you click on your gallery, you can play around with some different things. You could change the number of columns. Maybe you only want it to be 2. And then that way it's all even, which is quite nice. So maybe you want to do 2 by 7. Maybe you want to rearrange them so that everything is next to each other. You know, so this one was emphasis, that one's balance. Yeah, this one was balance. So maybe I'll put my 2 balance images. It works easier on your big screens, guys. So this was my asymmetrical, this was my symmetrical, this was one of my emphasis shots, this was emphasis. These 2 were color, these 2 are line, these 2 are pattern, shape, and then texture. So it ends up working out quite nice if you want to do it that way. And it's up to you. Maybe you don't like how that looks. Fine. You organize it the way it suits you. Okay. Also going back to your gallery, you could also change it to 1 column if you wanted to. All right. You can change the spacing between your top image and your gallery. So it's just really the top margin that you can change. Maybe you want a little space there. I don't know. It's up to you. All right. We're going to add captions. We're going to want to display it on hover, and we'll do lightbox only. That's fine for now. Okay. Under advanced, you can have more spacing or less between your images. So that's what that would look like. All right, if you want a little bit more white space in between all of your images. Okay. You could add a border. Okay, and if that looks good to you, then leave it. Image ratio. Right now, everything is cropped to the same rectangle. You could crop everything to the same square. These are just the thumbnail, so obviously parts of the image are cut off. And if you don't like that, click on none. All right, and it will keep everything the full images. So again, it's up to you how you want that to look. I actually like the square. So I'm going to do that, okay? And that is how you set up your Elements and Principles portfolio page. So then, when you're all ready to do this, you can click on your image, not on the gallery here. You got to click onto the image, and you're going to add a caption. So I'm going to give it a title. Sphinx at the Louvre. Okay, and then I could put a date. When did I take that photograph? Then I can write a description. Here is where I would want to identify the element. So I would say something about using asymmetrical balance. The focal point is on the left-hand side. the Sphinx on the left is, larger because he's closer to the viewer, which is balanced out by the smaller figures to the right-hand side. Okay, 1 or 2 sentences, keep it short and sweet, make it make sense, and make sure you address the element or principle. Okay, and then you would just hit done. Now, I'm going to hit publish. Okay, just so you guys can see what this looks like. And then I can click on my portfolio page. So see how under gallery now this little extra page pops up? You're going to click on that. So here's your really cool cover image that you guys made with your name and title. Now here's my image, full size once I click on it. And then there's my caption, my title, the date, and of course I would do some extra words about why this is asymmetrical balance. Okay. So see, if I hover, the caption pops up. If I click on it, I see the whole image. Okay. And even from here, you can click through to all your other images. Okay. I didn't edit all of these, but that's the unedited one actually. Okay, texture. All right, so that should pretty much do it for that. So again, you're adding a new page. Under pages, make sure it's scooched over under gallery. It becomes a sub-page of your gallery page. You will add your cover image. You will add your gallery. Then add all of those individual images, add titles and descriptions. Go to your home page. And you will add your artist statement once it's been totally written and revised. It is the best writing sample that you could create. And make sure you hit publish. Okay? Good luck and have fun.